Blockers Offensive Line Academy here. Today we're going to do a breakdown of combination blocks on the offensive line. First we're going to look at play side calls, and then we'll look at backside calls. So on the play side we have ace, which is the guard and center working together, a deuce, which is the guard and tackle working together, and a tray, which is the tackle and tight end working together. So these are combination calls that the offensive line would alert for run plays going toward the side of the ball where the ball is going. First, we have an ace-u, so the center would make that call, showing that the guard and center will double team, and saying u tells the guard that he's going off to that outside backer. Next, we have an ace-me, so this is where the guard and center, once again, are double teaming, and by ace-me, it's telling the guard that the center is going to get off to that middle backer. The next play side call that we have will be our deuce. On that, this will be a call that the guard will make, alerting the tackle. So once again, it's a play side call. So if you're running the ball to the right, this would be your right guard and your right tackle. The guard would be making this call to alert the offensive tackle that they're going to be working together on this combination block for this select run play. Here you can see we have the deuce, so you get the guard and the tackle combination. So the guard says deuce me, so that tells the tackle we're going to double team that head up defensive end to the backer, and the guard would come off. Next is a deuce u, so this would tell the tackle that we're going to double team that defensive end, and that the tackle will be coming off to that outside backer. The next play side call would be between the tackle and the tight end. The tackle would make that call for these. Once again, we're looking at play side calls. I'm a big spread guy, so don't use a whole lot of a tight end, but you still need to have that to be able to set some of those fronts. So we got to work on those double team combinations as well with those tight ends. And like I said, for these play side calls on this tray, the tackle would be the one making the call to inform that tight end, hey, we're double teaming together on this end and going up to the backer. So here you can see it's a tray me. So that's the tackle and the tight end double teaming that end, and the tackle saying, me, I'm coming off to that backer. Next, you'll have a tray u, which is the tackle and tight end double teaming together, where the tight end now comes off tray you go to the backer. So once again, pretty simple calls leading on the play side. Next, we have our backside calls. With these backside calls, we have a scoop, a slip, a shoot, and a slap. So a scoop is between the guard and center. A slip is between the guard and tackle working slowly. A shoot is between the guard and tackle where the guard is just leaving, no help. And a slap is between the tackle and tight end. So the center would make the scoop call, guard on the slip and shoot, and the tackle on the slap. So right here shows you a scoop me. So the guard takes over that defensive tackle, and the center is going up to the backer. Once again, the center would be making that call. Scoop back, center is making that call, telling the guard, you're taking over this defensive tackle, I'm going to the backside backer. That means that the center can give you a little bit of help on that play when they call those back calls. So that covers the scoop. Next, we have a slip and a shoot. With a slip, it's a much slower combination block where the guard's able to stay on that defensive tackle for a little bit to help that offensive tackle get underneath there. So here shows you the slip. So this guard and tackle combination, and the guard's working off to that outside backer. So once again on the slip, it's a much slower double team. The next is a shoot. Now with a shoot, it's still once again with the guard and tackle, but that's telling the tackle, I'm out of here. I gotta go. You gotta get underneath this. I got a 3 technique on me. We're running the ball to the right. I'm that left guard. I got a 3 technique. You gotta get under it. And if you watch this, it shows you because I'm shooting to that middle linebacker. I gotta get the middle linebacker. So the guard will say shoot, shoot, shoot. And that tells the offensive tackle he's got that on his own while the guard is gone. The next and last backside call is a slap. So with the slap, that's between the tackle and the tight end, and that they're working together. So with the slap, it's going to be just like you did on a scoop or just like you did on a slip, but now it's with the tight end. So the tackle calls slap, the tight end comes underneath for the defensive lineman as the tackle goes up to the outside backer. Once again, these are just some basic play call combo combinations on the offensive line that you may see or hear. These are some of the calls that we made when I was playing at West Virginia, and then when I went into coaching that I brought into the high school level myself, and that really helped us at the high school level when I came in to really be able to identify who we were double teaming to and which backer we were going to, as the system that was being used prior to that really didn't help the offensive lineman to really be able to see and make that communication. And the other beauty on having those calls right there as well is the ability to move around the offensive lineman and be able to play multiple positions, because there's so much communication going on there that it helps that individual offensive lineman. So once again, play side. So if I'm running the ball to the right, and these are all running combinations, double teams, running the ball to the right, I have ace, guard and center, deuce, guard and tackle, Trey, tackle tight end, play side. Backside, I have a scoop between the center and guard. I have a slip between the guard and tackle, which is a slow combination. I have a shoot, which is a guard taking off right now, backside call. And I have a slap, which is the tackle tight end working through there as a slow combination. If you would, please give this a like and make sure you subscribe to our channel, as we have a lot of things coming out here, new videos. We greatly appreciate everybody's support. And thank you so much.